Hello seekers, welcome to Punis Astrology, your one-stop astro channel, and this is a video outside in the nature, trying to connect with you, not in the confinement of studio, but in the free space of sky and earth. That's the message Sun transit to the sign of Gemini is giving. You need to connect with your roots, you need to connect with your soul. Sun, when it's moved to Gemini, will find Rahu and Mercury. Mercury will go retrograde 4 days after solar transit, and Mars will go into the sign of Pisces. Emotions will be on its toss. The eclipse will have the energy affecting Sun, which is the soul, Moon, which is the mind, and Mercury, which is the nervous system. Just as the noise that we have in our surrounding right now, there's the same noise that will be inside your mind and body. There will be a push and pull scenario where you will be forced to take a decision, forced to take a side. You have to choose that you are choosing the side of light, you're choosing the side of brightness, you're choosing the side of truth and divinity. When Sun, who is the Karaka of soul, goes into the sign of Gemini, it creates a war between Surya and Rahu, and it is a war between Dev and the Asur, forming a Devasur Sangram scenario. In case of this scenario, Sun, which is very bright, is trying to defend the fortress of Leo. Leo is the natural zodiac of Sun, and Gemini is 11th from Leo. When Gemini is 11th from Leo, it means it is the house of gains of the king. It is the house from where the communication is established, and only that king can win a war which gets proper communication from the messenger, from the soldier. When Rahu goes into that, it is where the communication system gets disrupted, information passed on is unreliable, and truth faces the unleash energies of the dark energies of the false propaganda. You have to be very careful on what to believe, what not to believe. Sun is not only the soul but also the father figure, the authority, and all this will come into question. It is also the identity that will come under question, because Sun represents self-worth. So you need to self-praise, you need to go out of the depression, you need to go out of the mindset, and you have to also think that you are worthy of winning the war, you are worthy of taking the side of the right, you are worthy of taking the side of the light and quit darkness. You have to quit the darkness and you have to see the nature, you have to see the sky, and you have to look upward instead of looking towards the darkness inside. As I said in my eclipse video, this eclipse is going to impact Sun, and this Sun, once it goes out of the eclipse and moves further into the zodiac of Gemini, will give you a lot of brightness. It will give you the inner light. It will give you the inner peace. But for that you have to fight. You have to fight the demon inside you. You have to fight the evil inside you. And for that you have to take all the necessary measure. But before everything, you have to communicate with yourself. Because Mercury will go retrograde and Mars will be in the sign of Pisces. Mars will be 12th from his own zodiac of Aries. That means you will have to quit some desire. You will have to give up some achievement. You have to give up some pleasure in order to achieve this. Maybe the comfort of the life is something that you have to get rid of. The king has to win, because this king is your soul. The two areas or the two houses that will get impacted most in your horoscope is the zodiac of Leo and the zodiac of Sagittarius. And the most impacted ascendant for this solar transit will be the zodiac of Sagittarius. If you have a Sagittarius ascendant, then Leo rules your 9th house, and your ascendant itself is a 9th zodiac, which is Sagittarius. Because of this, the war of right and wrong will be most inside your head. The push and pull scenario will be the most inside your head. If you are a Leo ascendant person, you will feel an insecurity, self-worth. You will question yourself, you will question your identity. But that's okay. It's okay to question your identity. It's okay to find an answer. It's okay to seek the answer. But it's not okay to choose the path which is not worthy, which is not good. You have to understand the importance of this transit. Rahu has the potential to derail you from the right track. Rahu has the potential to malign the information, give you the wrong information, make you think something. This is a seed of thought that will come inside your mind. It will impact your soul. You will believe in yourself that you are something else. There will be a change in personality. That personality you have to identify. Are you that person that you think you are right now? Or you are a totally different person? You should try to find the true person you are, and for that you have to go within, and that's the retrograde Mercury trying to communicate with you, that you need to go within, you need to find who you are within yourself. This transit of Sun in the zodiac of Gemini will also cross Adra Nakshatra, because this eclipse scenario is being formed in Mrigashira, and after that Sun will move to Adra. That means there will be a complete soul transformation. So a lot of people will see polarity in their life. Their emotions will be polar. Some will feel extremely happy, some will feel extremely sad, some will feel very confident, and some will feel very depressed, very melancholy. You need to quit the negative side. Always focus on the bright side. And for this, you need to chant Surya Mantra. You can chant Gayatri Mantra for this, and you can chant any kind of Surya Puja, do Surya Namaskar, and all these things will help you to gain the light. But in the end, this eclipse has the potential to knock you off and put you altogether into a different future, because the thought that comes right now in your mind may become a reality, may translate into a karma, and that karma is going to decide your future. So your future is in your hand. You need to connect with yourself. There's nothing to be scared about, but you have to be absolutely sure of your decision and your thoughts in this time frame. With this, I say you goodbye, and we'll meet again in the next video. Till then, subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you and me stay connected. Thank you.